Chapter 37, The Highest Teachings. My friend was invited to a private meeting late at night with Dilgo Khyentse Rinpoche, one of the most revered teachers in the Tibetan Buddhist tradition. He was physically huge and spiritually even larger, emanating peace and vastness, love incarnate. Khyentse Rinpoche told my friend he was going to share the highest of teachings with him that night. That sent my friend into an internal monologue that he must be special to be invited to such a meeting where the highest of the high esoteric secrets from Tibet would be shared with him alone. Such is the way obsessive ego traps us. The appointed hour came, and my friend was escorted into the room with the great man, and yes, it was just him. Rinpoche looked at my friend a little quizzically, as though the great teacher had forgotten the importance of this transmission. So my friend reminded him that he was there to receive a teaching that Rinpoche had promised. My friend knelt at the master's feet. Rinpoche bent to whisper in his ear. My friend's heart was pounding. This was it, the rarefied wisdom, the teaching that would set him apart. Khyentse whispered two words, "Be kind." That was it. Transmission over. They were the highest words, and my friend has benefited from them ever since. In some ways, the highest teaching shared by Dilgo Khyentse Rinpoche seems so simple, so common, yet it takes years to prepare for it. The word that gets whispered in your ear ultimately is relax. And true relaxation, resting in your own nature, takes a huge amount of training. We have so many doubts that we're not deserving, not good enough to simply be. A follow-up to this instruction is relax the relaxing. Try to relax, and you'll see there's a lot to it. We need to peel away layers and layers of tension, identity, doubt, and commentary. And as we do, we get more comfortable in the space that doesn't validate our identity. Up to this stage on the journey, meditation practice is slightly goal-oriented. I'll get peace, I'll get bliss, I'll become a really good person. There's still a subtle war of improving ourselves. Relax is a shout with no echo, with no confirmation of self. The spaciousness of no self melts into space. And the deeper and more comfortable we become, the more we are relaxed with spaciousness. This space is the final frontier, and relaxing into space is the techniqueless technique, just being with what is. As then our mind makes mischief, and we relax again, over and over. We start to learn how to be without external validation. Get a comfortable chair and look into a blue sky with a relaxed gaze, letting your mind, heart go and go and go. This is sky gazing, best performed in the church of nature under a large open sky, cloudless if possible. Smile as you gaze into space. Next, look up into space with your heart, as though your heart has eyes. You might forget where you end and space begins, a melting of the boundaries. Start with short periods and build to longer sessions as you relax and really begin to enjoy it. Your mind relaxes as space relaxes into space. When some of the first generation adepts from Tibet came to the West, they introduced this as a beginning practice. Then they discovered that we Westerners don't have the ability to hold space. We're too cranked up. So they started with short periods of presence practice. Letting go into spaciousness, effortlessness, depends somewhat on having an already tame mind and open heart cultivating through previous practices. The highest teachings from the esoteric tradition of Tibet are relax and let things be as they are. Don't tie your experience to a me. There are various names for this: collapsing concepts, wearing out of duality, one taste, and old dog. An old dog in the middle of the street doesn't move at the sound of honking horns, so drivers have to go around. Be kind. Relax into joy, happiness, oneness, bliss, luminosity, wisdom, compassion, and love. Relax. Enjoy the nature of your being. You're made of good stuff.